I don't know. And last, maybe a final question.
Oh, my final question. Oh gosh. What do you think is one of the most important things that you teach here at Boomtown?
Yeah. So, one of the most important things we teach, and probably because it's something that's very near and dear to my heart, from where I came from, the agile space and seeing large companies. What I saw is a lot of large companies were so focused on delivering features, right? Like if we deliver this feature, we'll get one more customer, right? Mm-hmm. Or we can make the sale. The sales guy said, if we build this, or, loudest customer, right? You just get into this feature mode. That you miss the fact that you're actually trying to build an experience for somebody, right? You're trying to create a new way for them to work. You're trying to change a customer's behavior, because, right, they're doing something one way today. And if they use your product, it's because they've decided it's worthwhile to do something differently, right?
To improve their experience.
Yeah. In some way, improve their experience, remove pain, or even create make something even better than it was before. So they don't want a feature. Customer doesn't want a feature. You don't want a feature. You want a new experience. You want a new, right, outcome in your life. Right? And so here we front load the experience here at Boomtown around shifting that mindset. Because if you come in as an entrepreneur going, okay, what are the features I need to build? Right? Versus what's the outcome I'm looking for? How will I know that I've actually delivered, a change for that customer, right? That's why people are using the product. And if they can start getting curious around, okay, they tell me I want this feature, but what's behind that? Like, why do they want me to build that? Or where is that pain coming from? Or how do I enhance this experience? And then can start focusing on building their company and their product around that, right? Around that problem. Then, how can you not be successful if you fix the problem? It's not delivering the feature. It's about fixing that problem with obviously ultimately a set of features, but still. And right, that if you start solving someone's problem and you find your tribe around that and you connect to them, then the revenue comes.
Right. And it's also a lot more inspirational for you as well as your team to be trying to solve some customer experience problem than let's deliver X number of features every quarter.
Yeah. But even for an entrepreneur, if they're not careful, they get stuck in a cycle of building the thing they think people want, or building the thing they think they heard, instead of stepping back and going, why am I building this? Okay. Am I seeing people use it? How are they behaving when I give it to them? There was an interesting company that I mentored on the side that was trying to create a college connection app. It wasn't like dating, but like to make friends. And they found people were using it for a totally different reason. And they're like, we're trying to get people to go back. And I was like, no. There's something interesting here. You need to figure out what the problem is you're solving that you didn't even know was there. That's interesting. And if they weren't careful, they were like, no, but we want to build this. And I'm like, no, look at what your customers are doing, what excites them and what causes them pain. And honestly, the reason that, I did this as a consultant where, I'm going to big companies, I'm going in as an agile coach and I'm trying to convince the product teams to solve the problem, don't build the feature. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, well, gosh, what if we just taught companies to do this on day one? If it was built into their value system to figure out how to do that. And what's really exciting is that Boomtown is built on that foundation too. So we are always changing the way we work from the way our teams behave and the outcomes they get at the end of the program. We go back and go, maybe we didn't solve that problem the way we thought we were going to. Or, they're interesting. There's a new problem because the industry has shifted, or our sponsors. Oh, that's interesting. There's a new opportunity for them. So our goal will never be to find the way to build a company or find the way to accelerate a company. It'll always be, what's the outcome we're getting for them? How do we see the companies perform out in the field and what can we do differently? And what's really fun is that the companies that come in here, they've seen that we do that. We've done that too. So it's not just about, this is how you build a tech company. It's just here's how you can build anything successfully and not get stuck in a state of okay, product manager, what are you building? So in 5 years, my hope would be is if I go back to any of our alumni companies, that they fundamentally approach building a company and deciding what to build differently than companies ever have before. So.
That's exciting.